This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for November 16th, 2023. It's currently October 4th, 2023, 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time. The S&P 500 is currently 4,263.75, and the shuffle file for the November 16th reading was created on September 25th, 2023 at 2:38 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video right here. So the overall theme and behavior for the day, we have a failed attempt to break through key resistance followed by a decline through key support. That's on a scale of at least a one-day chart, but probably a multi-day. Behavior around the high side, we have a notable decline through multiple support levels. Behavior around the lowest low, we have a decline to and through support. We meet a second support, and then we rotate sideways along that second support around the low. The high and the low are also within close time proximity to each other. And I'm advised to trade around an important support level that's it's important on a 1 month scale at least. So I think we probably open higher, either that or there's this prominent move higher in the pre-market, taking us higher, followed by a full retracement, and then right around the open we have another big move. We establish support along key support, rotating sideways, and then there's a big move higher, and that takes us to a failed attempt to break through key resistance. It's probably the same resistance that we failed to break through here towards the end of the day after that move from the bottom of a range to the top of a range. Yeah, we go from a low all the way to the top of a range and then back to a low. So that top of a range there, it very well may be the same price range there. What's interesting is we have the defeat card here is the high. We have the defeat card here, so that's significant as well. Before we go any further, guys, there's plenty of ways to support the channel. Channel definitely needs support. For whatever reason, I'm able to help other people make money, but this gift is not meant for me to directly profit from. It's been made clear to me that way. So in order for me to do well with this information as well, I need your guys' help to support the channel. And we do that first by sending 5% of the profits forward, effectively transmuting some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. It's a magnificent feat to do that. And then 5% of the profits back to the channel to keep the channel running, putting out the content that we do. Leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you're an angel investor of the channel, and the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold, my friends. So after this fail, it's another failed attempt to break through key resistance here in the first half hour, probably at that same price level from the prior day as mentioned, and then a decline through key support taking us into a low, like into a day's low, and then out of the day's low there's a pop and drop. We have a notable move higher. We create a high around 11 to 12 o'clock, and then there's this big move back down through multiple supports, cross-rating congruencies here, sideways, bumping along sideways along key resistance midday. We maybe break through and then bump along some more, and then there's a failed attempt to break through key resistance here towards the 1 to 2 o'clock hour. A lot of price change covered with the Ace of Swords, so we probably see a notable decline or a lot of volatility here. And then out of that volatility or that notable decline, we should have a rally along a diagonal trend line, breaking through horizontal resistance to meet a second resistance, and then pulling back to somewhere between those two price levels, followed by a notable move higher, breaking through resistance, staying above it briefly, and then breaking back down through that same price level with a full retracement there into the close, where we should see sideways rotation and a sharp drop that'll stand out in that period of sideways rotation, and we should revisit an opportunity there around the close. In the post-market, something along the lines of rallying into key resistance and then a breakdown with consecutively lower spikes up. And this is a pretty mixed day, but I think I would want to be in the midst of this pop and drop here early in the day. I'd want to get into a short position, and I would hold that short position until a notable move to the downside here around 1 to 2. If we don't have a notable move to the downside between 1 and 2, I would hold the short position until the end of the day at the close. And if that doesn't seem like an appropriate place to exit, I would wait until the following morning in the midst of this sharp drop here, between like probably closer to 11, but somewhere between 9:30 and 11, at a lowest low that'll form after a notable decline through multiple support levels. That's probably where you end up closing the short position. And that's the S&P 500 for November 16th. My friends, if you like this content, please make sure to subscribe and help the channel out. It goes a long way to subscribe. And then most importantly, make sure to follow that Rule of Karma. Love to hear stories of people making money. Love to see Rule of Karma donations come through. Really makes my day. And guys, as of 2024, we're going to have a Discord channel that you get a private invite to if you're a regular donator of the Rule of Karma. It'll be only for people who regularly donate to the Rule of Karma. We'll get the invite for that coming in towards the end of the year here. Thanks for watching, my friends. I'll see you guys on the next one.